You may be seated for just a moment. I'm Pastor Stan, big dog around here sometimes, little man. Never a little man anymore. Once upon a time, there was a little neat church that had neat people, nice youth directors, nice guests, like not by sight, really nice pastor. But at some point, people begin to get hungry for God. They begin to get hungry to see lives transformed. They begin to get hungry to see people really do what this group talked about, experience God here. And so we begin to pray. Others begin to fast. We begin to step out of the box in a lot of ways that we weren't used to. The world is saying today that Christianity is dead, that God is dead, morality is dead. It's just been recently said that we're no longer a Christian nation. Let me just tell you that 2,000 years ago, the world hung a wreath on a tomb and said it was done and over. They said it was finished, it was done, it would never be there again. And on the third day, there came a shaking, kind of what you felt tonight. There came a shaking, and when it shook, everything changed. Because Jesus was no longer dead, but he was alive. The Bible says that he was seen not only of the apostles, but over 500 brethren at one time. What does that tell you? That they experienced God. And ever since, in century after century, people have been experiencing God. And so today they're telling us that Christianity is dead in America. I've heard that tune before. I've heard it before. I'm here to tell you that it's not dead. I'm here to tell you that Christ is alive. I'm here to tell you that somebody is willing to open the door. And that's all it takes. All that the group has said tonight, you have to be willing to open the door if you want to experience Christ. There's a simple verse. You've heard a lot of preaching tonight, and I'm not going to stay up here very long, but it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." That's this door of your own spirit, your own heart. Christ is knocking on your door. You can choose to go another way, but he's knocking on your door. And if you want to have a real experience, all you got to do is answer the door. All you have to do is answer the door. My challenge to you tonight, before you leave, is that you really answer the door. And you really let Christ come in, and you experience Christ for yourself. See, these guys come out of a generation just recently you can identify with. But in the late 60s and early part of the 70s, I come out of a hippie generation. You wouldn't imagine us being hippies. But I can tell you that the drugs and all of that, it's the same lie that the devil puts out there. Doesn't matter what time it is. But one day, I heard Christ knocking on my door. He had knocked on there a long time. And one day, I just opened the door, and I let him in. And when you surrender like that, your life will never be the same. My challenge to you tonight is to open the door.